Hello everybody, Richard from 2Gen here, coming from my office in New Zealand. I'm just wanting to give you a quick run through on Chatgpt. You've probably all heard about it, but OpenAI has created a robot basically, or an artificial intelligence that's based on natural language model, which means you type in a question and it spits out the answer for you. Very handy if you want to know something, very handy if you need to do anything that you typically ask an assistant or PA to answer for you. So the first thing is, when you're signing up for ChatGPT, you basically go to the website, which is chat.openai.com. Run through the sign up process. That takes about a couple of minutes to do. They'll ask for your email address and a phone number just to verify who you are, and once you're signed up, you'll be presented with the Chatgpt window. Now, I have a few examples here that I'd like to just showcase what Chatgpt can do. The first one is, for me, I use this personally, which is to create a travel plan to go from Taupo to Brisbane once a month, arriving in the second week of each month. So I'm going to ask ChatGPT how to do this. So I've typed my question in the box down the bottom there. I push enter. Goes through and fills it out for you, makes it all happen. And it's just going through its thing. And I could also get this in a tabular format. So if I typed in, I need this in Excel format. So even though I spelt that incorrectly, it still popped it out in a tabular format, so it's easy to read. And because ChatGPT is context aware, it looks at what the first thing you've typed in there, giving you the results, and the second thing you type in there relates to the first thing. So that's handy if you want to refine something. You didn't quite get the question right. It'll enable you to refine that answer in more detail. So the next example I'd like to share is Excel. ChatGPT is very, very good at Excel. So this example, I wanted to know how many work days are in a calendar year. So I ask ChatGPT, and it gives me a formula. Now I actually did this. I went into Excel and I put in the formula that it gave me, and I entered the start and the end date, and that calculated 260 work days. And saved me spending hours trying to figure that out myself. You can also ask it to create formulas for you. If you've got an Excel problem but you don't have an Excel guru, you can use ChatGPT. So this formula asks to basically grab data from other sheets and then put the output based on the company ID. So it's using a VLOOKUP, which I know nothing about, never really used it, but that's how you would do it. Another example is to convert currency. So these are just spits it out. Actually, I need to do that in Excel. There we go. There's the formula for you. Another really, really cool part about ChatGPT, which I do use all the time, is creating content. So if I've got a new product and I don't really want to spend time or too much time thinking about how to structure it, how to create taglines, how to create hero lines, I can ask ChatGPT to do that for me. So I'm just going to give an example here where I want ChatGPT to create some website content for a new hair care product that makes your hair curly. Now, I didn't actually create this product. This is just an example to show you what ChatGPT can do, and this can be customized to whatever you want. So it's written some website content, which I could technically copy and paste into my web page. but I normally use it for just to grab some nuggets out of it, a few starter ideas, and I can customize that and then put that into my website. But it does save me a ton of time. And I can also ask for this particular product and this website content for hero and taglines. The tagline that it's found here is transform your curls to sleek and straight with ease. And it's got a few hero lines there as well. You can regenerate these if you don't like it. And you can also put in like tagline and then include some variables like cool, straight hair is cool, or how to get rid of curly hair. However you want to roll with it, it'll spit out some really cool taglines for you to make your website content with a title at the top that's eye-catching and to the point. The next question I want to ask Chatgpt is for email content. So this is an example of, I'd like an email content to introduce a new staff member called Ralph, who is our new pilot. Now I just made that up, but it could be absolutely anything. So I'm delighted to introduce you to our new team member, Ralph, who has joined us as our new pilot. Ralph is an experienced and skilled pilot with over 10 years of experience in the aviation industry, blah, 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 blah. But you can see how powerful it would be, how much time it can save you by simply just asking the right question. And that's what it's coming down to. It's like the calculator. It's a very, very powerful tool, but you need to know how to ask the right questions. As another example is I'm going to ask ChatGPT how to format an ebook. And then it goes through and it will put through the basic steps. And to save you having to think about what the steps are, you can ask it to create a marketing plan for you. You can ask it for mission statements, marketing mission statements, whatever you need help with content creation for, it'll get busy and crafty for you. Another good example is if you're writing some content and you need some synonyms. So if you've used a word too many times and you want to be able to use a different word, I'm going to ask ChatGPT. So I typed in magnificent synonyms. So even though I spelt that incorrectly, it still knew what I wanted, and then spat out a long list of synonyms for the word magnificent. Another example, this will be my final example to keep the video shortish, is to ask a question about travel. The question I want to ask ChatGPT about travel is, tell me about New Zealand. ChatGPT will tell me all about it. And because ChatGPT is context aware, I'm going to ask, when is a good time to travel? And because I'd spoken about New Zealand before in the previous command, it then tells me when the good times are to travel in New Zealand, even though I didn't type that. What are some good tourist attractions? And off it goes. It's found Milford Sound, Hobbiton movie set, Waitapu Thermal Wonderland. So you can clearly see the power of ChatGPT, and I highly recommend that you actively use it in your business. Get your staff using it. It's one of those technologies that if you don't keep abreast of it and don't keep moving forward, you will be left behind. So if you do need a hand with the sign up process or asking commands, shoot me an email, give me a call, and I hope you enjoyed this video about ChatGPT. Thank you.